Hey guys, my name is Kirsten and I go to Whitefield High School. I'm going to be reading It's a Big World, Little Pig by Christy Yamaguchi. This book is all about dreams and how you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. So, Poppy was a pig who dreamed big. She dreamed of being an ice skating star and then she made it happen. She was a star of the rink. One day, Poppy received a beautiful invitation in the mail. Reach for the stars, little pig, it read. Fly to Paris, France, and compete in the World Games. Paris was far away from Poppy's home in New York City. Poppy was excited to see new places, but she was scared about being so far from home. Do you want to go to Paris? Or another place that's far away? Now, all her parents and friends said, "You go, Poppy," said Poppy's grandparents. "Dream big, pig," exclaimed Poppy's best friend Emma. "Follow your dreams," said Poppy's mother and father. "And remember, we'll always be with you every step of the way." "Here's a little something for good luck," said Emma. She handed Poppy a good luck charm. "It's a big world, little pig, but remember that everyone smiles in the same language." Poppy smiled, and then it was time to go. Turn to your partner and let's see your biggest smile. Now, let's come back. When Poppy arrived at the World Athlete Village, she saw so many different athletes from all over the world. Would they speak the same language? Will she make any new friends? Do you think she'll speak the same language as anyone? Or make new friends? I think she will. The village was so big. How would she find her way around? Poppy felt very nervous. Poppy had to find the check-in booth, but she didn't know where to go. She was so nervous, she accidentally bumped into a snowboarder from China named Lee. "Do you know where the check-in booth is?" Poppy asked. Lee said, "I have a map. Let's find it together." They talked and talked as they walked around the athlete village. They even taught each other a few words in their own languages. "Hello" and "ni hao," they said to each other. As they waited in line at the check-in booth, Poppy showed Lee her good luck charm. "Cool," said Lee. "I have a lucky charm too." And he showed Poppy his jade goldfish. Turn to your partner and tell them which one you like more. The lucky charm that Poppy has or the lucky charm that Lee has. I personally like Poppy's more. Now let's come back. Poppy smiled at her friend, and her new friend smiled back. Emma was right. They both smiled in the same language. Poppy started to feel a little better about her adventure. In Paris, Poppy and Lee wished each other good luck in their competition and waved goodbye. Poppy was soon very hungry and decided to eat in the athletes' dining hall. She looked around in the crowded room for a friendly face. A skier from Italy named Gianna waved and offered Poppy a spot at her table. "Do you like Italian food? We can share," Gianna said. "It's my favorite," said Poppy, "from pasta to gelato and of course pizza." Do you guys like Italian food, like pizza and pasta? I definitely do. Now, Poppy and Gianna talked about food and music and discovered how much they both love Puccini, an Italian composer. Poppy smiled at her new friend, and her new friend smiled back. "Buona fortuna," they said, wishing each other good luck. It was time for Poppy to go to practice. She was dressed in her competition costume and was a little worried it might be too different. Another ice skater was standing near Poppy. She was from Japan, and her name was Kiyomi. Kiyomi was dressed in her competition costume too. It was nothing Poppy had ever seen. Poppy admired Kiyomi's bold and brightly colored dress. Kiyomi looked at Poppy's spectacular, sparkly dress. "I like your costume," they said at the same time. Turn to your partner and tell them if you like their costume too. Now let's come back. Poppy and Kiyomi discovered they both love fashion and designed their own costumes. I dream of being a fabulous fashion designer, said Kiyomi. Poppy knew all about dreams, too. Poppy smiled at her new friend. Her new friend smiled back. Jimpa Kudaza, they said, wishing each other good luck. It was time for the competition to start. Poppy waited backstage and thought about how wonderful it was to have met so many new friends. Just then, she saw a speed skater from Australia named Zoe. She looked very scared and nervous. Poppy knew just how that felt. When I'm nervous, Poppy said, I think about what my grandparents and best friends always tell me. They cheer, dream big, you go, girl. Thanks, said Zoe. My parents and family always tell me you can do it. Remember, guys, you can do whatever you put your mind to, too. Poppy and Zoe talked and talked about how much their family and friends support them and love them no matter what. Poppy smiled at her new friend, and her new friend smiled back. Zoe wasn't nervous anymore because she made a new friend in Poppy. They wished each other good luck and said, "Hurrah," which means goodbye. Poppy took to the ice. She felt the joy of new friendships and discoveries. She skated from her heart. She knew she could always remember this special trip. When Poppy skated off the ice, her mother and father gave her a huge hug. They were so proud of her. I'm so happy you traveled so far, said her father. I'm so happy you followed your dreams, her mother said. In celebration, Poppy and her family spent the rest of the week in Paris, the city of lights. They saw the Eiffel Tower and visited art museums. They even ate some French food. Turn to your partner and tell them, do you want to do any of those things? Like see the Eiffel Tower, or visit some museums, or eat some French food? I definitely want to try the food. Now let's come back. Poppy bought 4 postcards. She addressed them to Lee, the snowboarder, Gianna, the skier, Kiyomi, the ice skater, and Zoe, the speed skater, all of her best friends. I'm so glad we became friends, she wrote. Even though we're from different parts of the big world, we all smile in the same language. And then she signed each postcard. Love, Poppy. And there's an example of some of her postcards. There's her beautiful dress. And this book was also published by Sourcebooks. I hope you guys enjoyed this book because I surely did. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Also remember, a little pig's dreams can never be too big. Same with your guys's. Dream as big as you possibly can.